Time now for pole position. Sylvia.
Well, last week we reported on the case of a British drug smuggler who has been given the death sentence here in China. The British government has lawyers of Akmal Sheikh say he was suffering from a mental illness and was duped by criminals when he flew into Xinjiang with a suitcase containing almost 4 kilograms of heroin. If the sentence is carried out, Sheikh will become the first British citizen to be executed in China in living memory. Well, in today's poll position, we look at a survey carried out by huanqiu.com, who asked China's internet users for their reaction to this case.
Well, 99% of people support the Supreme People's Court's sentence. 97% think the British media is interfering in China's internal affairs, and 54% of people think these reports show Britain still has an outdated colonial mindset. And we got a lot of comments on this issue.
Right. Some commentators say, of course, I support it, no matter if he's Chinese or foreign, and if you're on Chinese land, you should obey Chinese laws.
Yeah.
And then we have another comment here saying that showing mercy to drug smugglers is a crime against the people.
Yeah, that's right. We got another comment here. The Chinese government shouldn't pay much attention to British pressure. And they're saying drug smugglers deserve the death penalty. Now, British Prime Minister Gordon Brown has really been lobbying hard on this case. He spoke to Chinese President Hu Jintao when the two were in Pittsburgh together for the G20 summit. So he's really getting involved, and there's a lot of pressure from human rights groups in the UK to try and get this sentence commuted into perhaps just a life imprisonment. One group, Reprieve, said that this man, he's from North London, he's 53 years old, father of 5, and they're saying he has a long history of mental illness. There's one example here where he sent an email message to British and American officials in 2005, and he described himself as a millionaire and a messiah, and he said he was going to go to Poland and launch an airline despite having no money whatsoever. So they're using this as evidence that he has, he's delusional. There's a famous comic in the UK called Stephen Fry, longtime comic partner, US viewers might know, Hugh Laurie from House. Well, Hugh Laurie and Stephen Fry did a lot of work together earlier in their career. Stephen Fry is saying this guy has classic bipolar disorder symptoms, something that Stephen Fry himself has to a lesser degree, and he's saying, lobbying for the case.
Well, actually, the Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesman had raised some doubts over Sheikh's mental condition and said that he didn't offer any proof.
That's right, questioning these concerns raised by the British government and Sheikh's lawyers. It's just a delicate situation. China isn't going to want to be seen to be caving into foreign pressure, but at the same time, were it to carry out the death sentence, it would be a bit of a slap in the face to Britain because Gordon Brown has become personally involved at this point.